Oh, fantastic. I wasn't recording.
I'll wait for you.
There's second take. I've been recording for the last 5-10 minutes. Just realized I wasn't recording. But we are. Nice little forest. Sadly, I missed the waterfall / lake coming through. I thought I was recording. Obviously I wasn't. But we can see just snippets of it just on the other side. Now, this river cuts through this little village called Llandudno. I'll put the name of the screen. I'm always terrible with Welsh names. That's where we started from. We've been on a road trip for the last 7 hours. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30. So we are making our way up this nice gravelly path. This is one of those hikes that, according to the comments, it's not a really well-known place, but it is meant to be spectacular and just as rewarding as any of the other quite commonly known popular places. I'm always trying to find a place that is nice and secluded, or just a bit private. Really makes the experience a bit more majestic. I know it's just hiking through the forest. I'm not going to call it majestic, but it is. It is absolutely lovely. We are wearing our waterproofs, as you can tell. About 45 minutes before we got here, it started to rain. Yesterday I checked, there was a 17% chance of rain today, and we got lucky, we got a 17%. But we were going to come down here, or at least I was going to come down here. Oh, I was going to bring us here last weekend. That was part of the plan. I was off that weekend. Unfortunately, we had winds of 35 to 45 miles an hour, and they took our fence down, our backyard garden fence, took the whole thing down, the side panels. So unfortunately we had to stay there for the weekend to try to get it repaired. But just a moment, look at that. The camera doesn't do any justice. That's the problem. But I guarantee you that sound, the smell. But anyway, yes, so we were going to come here last weekend and stay at home. I was meant to work this weekend. I have managed to get both days off, Saturday and Sunday. I am back at work Monday, so it's going to be a very tight schedule, to say the least. We still got 8 miles on this first leg of the journey. Day 2, I think it's about 6 to 7 miles. I gotta tell you though, with the rain, we're warm now because we're exercising, but it's not as cold as it was last week. So it's nice to get this rain coming through, sort of clearing the air and just cooling things off a little bit. So we're going to continue to navigate through this, and we'll catch you guys up there. Stay tuned, because we are expecting, just like you guys are, a wonderful, amazing reward of a view and place. It's been raining for the last couple of days as well, so it's going to be tricky to find a decent place to camp. But we'll manage okay. Welcome back. And if this video got, well, if we have by now 1,000 subscribers, as you guys can tell, we don't do this very often or periodically. We don't do one video a week or one video a day because it's all dependent on a number of factors. But I know we are approaching the 1,000 subscriber. So if this video goes up and we have 1,000 by then, thank you ever so much to everyone. Keep watching. Let's see if we get something nice and we find out where we're gonna go. As per usual, even with the map in my hand, we missed a turn. So now we're heading, not all the way back down, but we are heading back. Trying to find a bridge. Trying to cross a bridge. Right, it's going to be one of those hikes that we see a lot of forest and we come to the open place, sort of like Black Mountains, where we started. It's like in fields / trees, and then we sort of open up, and by the time we got to the end, it was trees again. She didn't understand anything I said, but she just nodded, so we're good.
I heard you.
Apparently she's heard me too. I suppose you always got to find a positive on every negative. There's the river cutting through. I didn't realize how far back down we had to come. Yeah, at least we get to see the river again. And there's a bridge. So we were meant to cross this bridge. I think the map was showing, go up there, have a look-see, see if there's anything interesting, then come back down and then cross the bridge. I should have paid attention to that. Oh well. At least we're going downhill. Could be worse. Maybe it is worse because we're going to have to go back up the hill. Hey ho, hey ho. That's quite nice. Very, very nice. Let's make our way up once and for all. And before we do that, what a lovely house. I mean, ruins, but nonetheless. That's pretty nice. Alright, let me look at the map, find out exactly where we are, and start making way. Not really sure if you guys can hear that and see it. It's not a cave. I thought it was a cave, but it's just a very tiny waterfall with just a massive hole in it. Looks like a cave. I mean, it's really well shaped. And we're going to find a lot of these things. This is just the beginning as well. We have managed to find a way. So the map wasn't very, very accurate. I'm trying to film at the same time as I'm trying to navigate this wet rocks. So yeah, the map is not very accurate. So if you're one of those that will only follow the sat nav in your car, not deviate for any matter, and end up on a river, I'd recommend not to try this unless you have someone with a little bit more experience on map reading. Probably not me, because I did miss a turn, but that's beyond the point. Alright, let me navigate through this and see you guys in a minute. That's a view and a half, and the other side as well. And there's a house just on there. That house be perfect for us, wouldn't it? We were wondering, how did you get to the house? I mean, the path that we came in from, it was horrendous. It's just a dirt path, but there's a road here. But yeah, that house there, let me just make sure I am going the right way. Yeah, that house there, what a spot, what an absolutely golden spot, really. The rain has stopped, and we are both super warm, so we've taken most of our things out. And we are, appears that we're following this river. I'll try to have a look when we get back for the name of this river, and I'll put it on the screen. We've been following this river since we started, and yeah, now it's sort of opened up, and what a unique vegetation. That's incredible. Like, if you're watching this and that was your house and this is your garden, sorry we had to come through, but what a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Yeah, it looks man-made. Probably was way back in the days. Someone did design this. Not sure about the rocks. What a great little spot. Yeah, so the terrain finally opened up, and we had another look at the map. There was a path that we were meant to take. Didn't seem to be clear, so we went alongside that path, turned back. And look at the color of those mountains. Like
grey, blue, purplish,
copper,
ginger.
sort of a copper color,
Yeah,
like a metal.
coppers.
Copper,
Yeah, okay.
that golden type of metal,
I see
but not
that.
gold.
Um,
The one from pipes for the radiators. Now, this is very nice. That's a very nice touch. Indicators as to where the path is, or path, and another one just there. And a lovely redone shed house. That's okay. I didn't say anything. That's amazing. Oh, yellow sign there. Let's have a look. Here, honey.
That's all.
Yeah.
Very good.
Look at there. Right there. Almost missed this turn. Good thing they put another yellow arrow for the path. Now, if you do get confused, don't go back that way. Just keep going that way. Otherwise, you're coming this way. Let's see where he goes. It is very muddy at the moment. How's that? For an opening, went from a very tight forest to we'll go over the fence, see if we can get a better shot out of that. If any one of you guys are from North Wales, we were making our way here and we saw tons of rally cars, street legal, but highly modified rally cars making their way here, not to this town. I think they've gone to a nearby town, but I'm not really sure if there's some sort of event happening this weekend or not. So if you know, drop us a comment, let us know what it was. Some of these cars, absolutely stunning, but no more than that. And I think we are going there. Famous last words. I think. What have you? Everywhere you look, it's just absolutely incredible. Of course, it started to rain and the clouds are coming in. It's very fine rain. So I think we're going to be okay. But it's going to be quite tricky. Could be worse. Could be snow, and it could be really, really cold. We are nice and warm, and the weather, apart from the rain, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let's go. Definitely be worse. The sky is clearing and it stopped raining, right? It's always a good thing. I think we're gonna go up that hill there and around to that one, maybe. Don't know. It is quite cold now. Hands are freezing. It's always the hands, isn't it? So I gotta warm up again and keep going. How do you like it so far?
I do like it, but I don't. It's wet.
It's wet.
I don't like wet.
It'll dry up and hopefully it has stopped and it will not rain again. I think we are going
somewhere up there. The highest one?
Somewhere there, I think. Long way. Looks very cloudy up there as well. It's going to be a good night tonight. Barely slept last night. I think I had about 5 hours, maybe less, maybe 4. 7 hours, 7.5 hours of driving.
We can be home tonight.
And it's going to be 6 to 8 hours of walking because we're quite fit, you see, so we stop every 5 to 10 minutes to appreciate the view.
And strong.
Yeah, to appreciate the view, obviously. Definitely not to catch our breath. It is for the pictures and for the videos, yeah, of course. So it's going to be, well, it has been, and it will be a long day. And we got about 5 miles left. Doesn't seem like a lot. For us, 5 miles, might as well walk back home, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
With sticks as well, you know.
well, I'm sure somebody will say the sticks are not the right height,
Or,
color,
yeah,
not the right material.
you don't know how to
Your
use them.
hands are wrong. But at the end of the day, it helps me. They are new, just got them. I thought, why not? So,
So you're learning how to use them.
we are learning. We are nothing but amateurs. You have to enjoy that view. I don't fall. So I don't know if you guys can see, but just there. So that's where the river meets the ocean, or the...
Where are we? We are on the ocean, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the ocean. So it would be the Irish Sea, or one of those. But that's where you go. So that river that we're walking past is just there. And we are now going to go up that hill, just up there. And then we're going to follow the ridge line all the way through until we make camp. Now, I get my walking sticks. So, one thing I just told the other half, I hadn't told her before. So on this particular route, the bit that we're going to go after we're going up the hill, it has a classification on it. I didn't know what it meant, so I had to Google. Now, I might be wrong, I might be right. Honestly, we're amateurs. But it has a T, letter T, 3, number 3, classification. From what I've Googled, that classification goes 1 through 6. So 1 is like really easy, go to the pub, no issues, flip-flop shorts. And 6, you're talking about, alpine, mountain climbing, with proper gear, the ropes. This is a T3 on that edge there, all the way through. I don't know why it's a T3. I've looked on our previous routes, previous hikes that we've done. None of them actually has this classification on any part of it. Now, it might be an issue where somebody marked it as a T3 on the map. It's on the actual map, not the actual route. Or it might be a T3. I don't know what that means. It's the first time we've come across one. Hopefully, if it's safe enough for us to go through, we are going to go through. If it looks very precarious, dangerous, we'll have to think of something else. But we'll see. I mean, looking from here, it looks like there's enough ground up there and enough width for the both of us. It might just be a matter that there isn't a path, but there is, rocks and you just follow them. So we'll see. And as I speak to you guys, our first person, the first person, put him on camera. This is the first person we have seen today. And for that, we are grateful. It makes place feel unique. Yeah, maybe he's the owner. He makes this place feel quite unique, remote, and unexplored. I know he has been, but it gives us that feeling. We'll make up that hill. See you guys in a minute. That by far was the worst thing I think the both of us have ever done. That hill was endless, but this is one of the rewards for it. It's very windy, it's very cold. That's not the reward. The reward is there's the sea, and I've got the camera on a flat profile, so the image is not distorted in any way, but you can see the curvature of the earth. I don't know if the camera will capture that, but we're not that high. We're really not that high. Take this off for a second. Yeah, we're not that high. But let me see if I can get that. It's beyond belief. So there's the coast. Very, very windy. I don't want to walk back this way because that's where the hill is, but I want to show it to you guys also. Just on the other side there. So that's that river that runs all the way through and into the sea. So you have that big bay there. Other half is recovering. I was absolutely dead. I mean, don't take me wrong, I always make fun of how unfit we are. But I think even with a good level of fitness, people won't struggle as much as we do. But we did. And the reward is quite beautiful. Just the curvature of the earth. Let's see. So we are, the other half is just there in orange, and we started just somewhere there down in the bottom, and that hill there, every time we got to a flat bit we'd see another hill, and I thought, oh, right, this is the last one. Go over another hill. But even with a crappy weather, it's quite cold up here, the view is just magnificent. That curvature of the earth, honestly, it's not a fisheye lens. It is on flat profile, standard profile. And if you can't see it on camera, I mean, there's no other way, but you've got to come up here. I think the reason for seeing the curvature, I think it's all the clouds are in a nice flat line, and then you have the nice flat bottom by the sea, and then you see everything else curving. Absolutely stupendous. What a view, honestly. What a view. So it's been raining non-stop, and we've just traversed the field of pebbles, the field of boulders. So weather's been a bit crappy. We got lucky with that 17% and got all the rain, all the 17% rain, yeah. And just come across that beautiful lake. I mean, the clouds just cleared, so we've had this chance, there's one chance to see this. There's another one that we're going to go and see, but this,
look, it's just right there.
Yeah, you can barely see it, but I'll try. Yeah, it's just down on the bottom. I think on day 2 we get to come back this way, so we'll see. We'll see if we come back this way. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. If not, well, it is unfortunate, but yeah, Wales, as beautiful as it has been, the weather has not been very generous to us. Yeah, see you guys either further ahead or the campsite.
Well, hope it will stop raining soon.
as you guys can probably tell, it is day 2 and the wind is absolutely crazy. So since yesterday, since that last part that I was talking about, that lake down there, it started to rain non-stop and we're taking on too much rain. So we were meant to go up that hill there for another hour, but we were already pissed wet. So we decided to set up camp. So we found this little place here, right by the river. Not the river, the lake. See the lake just there. The other lake is just over the hill. But it didn't stop raining the entire night. And this wind, it was throughout the entire night as well. At one point I thought it's going to take us away, it's going to collapse the tent. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. So it's 6:30 in the morning. We are now contemplating on what to do. It is very cloudy, it's very misty. The ground is absolutely soaking wet. My boots are wet. So the likelihood is we are going to start heading back. We are going through a different route, as opposed to taking an hour to go to see the other lake and then taking an hour to come back, because ultimately we do have to come back this way to go home. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It is cold, it is wet, and it's very, very misty, but we at least get to see it. We at least get to see it. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Probably understand why this is a T3. So yeah, there's a lot of well, just a line really where you meant to go, but it's just full of boulders and pebbles and whoever created this did a fantastic job. I'm not sure if it's a path or if it's a wall. Let's do it. Like a river, really. Boots are so wet that we don't even bother trying to keep them dry. Believe it or not, we have a couple of hours to go.
Again.
Always. If it wasn't for the fog, this place would have looked stunning. We're below 500 meters, or just above 500 meters. I gotta say, despite the rain and the fog and how wet we are, it's alright.
I loved it.
It is quite an experience. If you are into scrambling, which this is what it is.
Okay.
This is the place. But look at that color. Now we are low enough to
see each other.
See trees, and see some colors.
Yeah.
We came back all the way. We came all the way from there.
We have to look for, some walls, rocks.
Yeah. It's nice when people do take those
balsam.
pictures, like overlooking the lake.
That'll be just, the picture is great from the drone.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. And with
But
the sunrise on that side also, it wasn't that foggy.
But not in that weather.
Just amazing.
Yeah. Not in that weather.
We should find some cake. This tree and this forest is great.
Let's talk about some national forest. Jesus. This thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Got really pretty colors.
Yeah, really, really nice colors. Must be the time of the year, because we are coming into spring, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know my seasons. Beautiful colors. It stopped raining. Finally stopped raining. I am so happy. And because we're so down, well, because we've come down the top of the mountain, the wind finally stopped. Or we're not getting any of the wind. So yeah, I gotta say, despite all that, I think this is really, really nice. Like I mentioned in the beginning, on day one, there are a couple of gold mines on the way, so hopefully we won't miss them and we'll get to see some of these gold mines. If we do miss it, it's not going to be the first time that we do miss things, but it's just the nature of it. just makes us want to come back. Hopefully in the summer or when the sun is shining.
Yeah, actually it would be nice to come back here.
Yeah.
Or
Because
like on the other side or something, but
yeah,
within the area.
17% chance of rain.
And we got it all.
And we got all of it.
But at least now you know what the sea level is.
Yeah, yeah. I guess in the spring or in the summer, it wouldn't be as bad as it was now.
The rain makes
All the rocks very slippery.
More dangerous, but yeah, slippery and stuff.
And because the path is, it's sort of like a corridor as we come down, so all the rain forms like this big massive stream of water just coming through.
Yeah.
And if your boots are wet, if your boots are wet, you might as well step on it. If they are dry, you gotta try to steer away from all the water. Really pretty.
It was worth it. Even the smell, fresh.
Fresh pine.
Yeah, I wouldn't say grass, but not really.
This is a bit anticlimactic, but we've been it's started to rain again. So we've been in the rain for the last couple of hours. We are now officially both completely wet. This is one of the gold mines. Unfortunately, because of the rain, it is flooded. So we're not going to be able to go inside and see. At this point, we just want the rain to stop. Enough is enough with the rain. We got about 45 minutes left. Unfortunately, the weather hasn't been great. But we'll see you guys on the next video. We'll leave you here on this gold mine. Hopefully, next time we'll find gold and not rain. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Take care. So just as we were coming down, there it is. A proper mine shaft. It is sealed, unfortunately. You get the rail tracks just there, still intact. Let's see if we can walk this a little bit. Yeah, there's a gate right at the back. Obviously, they don't want people to go and look for gold. So I thought, as it's on the way down, I know I already said goodbye, and I thought I'd show you guys a proper gold mine.